Guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Shay Alishay and I am a tech-based content creator. I'm also a photographer and videographer. I do that freelance and I work. I don't need to go into that deep, but yeah, I kind of wanted to do, this is very informal, but I kind of wanted to do a bonus video for you guys today. It's a topic that I am very passionate about, and I've actually physically obtained images of my thought process of this, so I kind of wanted to speak about that. Yeah, and kind of like talk. Yeah, hopefully I do bring out another video next week, because this is a bonus video, but in my mind I just feel like I might change my mind, you know? I might change my mind. So, yes, very, very informal. So, let's get into today's video. So, a number of months ago, I was shooting, I was on my photography walk, and I came across this fantastic podcast. And they were just talking about photography and just talking about random stuff. I was like, oh, this is cool. And I thought, let me just listen. So I listened to this thing, and I was like, it came to this segment of this photographer was speaking about how perfect imagery insults us. And I was like, where have you been? Like, whenever I have this where have you been kind of moment, I'm like, crap, I need to write this down. I can never I don't want to miss out on this. Even though it's a podcast and I can listen to it again, I have to write this down. Anyway, I came home, wrote it down. I went to work the next day and I listened to this again, and I was like, crap, this is very intense, because growing up in this era of social media, we have almost made perfectionism the pinnacle of everything. If it isn't perfect, it can't go out, or if it isn't perfect, it's not worthy of being of existence, kind of thing. And I really was being I had this kind of battle. When it came to photography, there were parts within the last 2 or 3 years where I'm like, I don't want to do this. I'm battling this out. It was like a warfare for me. I didn't want to do photography because it wasn't perfect. My images wasn't perfect. I was trying to obtain a certain standard, and it just wasn't being portrayed from my image. And I listened to that in December. I think it was the last couple of days of December, and the photographer said, perfect imagery insults us. And it made me realize, even though we are humans, we are different, and our images are different. Things cannot come out the same. I'm much of a creative or content-based person, whatever you guys call it, where if I'm gonna do something and it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, all of those 1, 2, 3s need to look the same, and color wise not the same as the same picture, but the same preset. And I always battled this out, even when I'm taking photos for church, or I'm taking photos for an event. I'm like, they uploaded it, but the colour doesn't look right. I hate it. I'll go back to the social media managers. I'll be like, you need to cut that out. Just don't upload it. It just doesn't make any sense. And I've always had this thought process, and I've always battled this out. But I really wanted to come up. This is so informal. I just don't want to edit today. Honestly, I just want to upload this. And yeah. But the photographer ended up going into more detail and saying that as humans, we are complex beings, and even though we want to tell a story, hopefully you guys maybe telling stories is not vital, but it is definitely top 2 from my personal point of view. But if you want to tell a story of a person or document a series of events, that we as humans are so complex and we can't obtain perfectionism within that. Something that is complex can never be perfect. And he also went into saying that how we crave beauty in the otherness. We crave beauty from the thing that isn't even perfect. We crave beauty from the very thing that is of a low standard. Perfectionism cannot be obtained from any humans. But that's how I really wanted to go into excellence, and how excellence is probably more of a standard that we should obtain as content creators, as creatives, as people of God, children of God. I know that many of you may not be Christians or faith, but I do want to kind of not force people, but kind of encourage people to say that even if you're struggling with perfectionism, and if you're struggling with being perfect, you're struggling with all of this stuff, excellence should be the standard. Craving for mastery in a particular subject matter or a particular craft, a particular thing should be of a standard, should be of the very thing that we should strive for. Striving for excellence, striving to glorify the God that you serve. Just being of that standard should be your only worry. Now I also wanted to speak about like the industry. I'm not really in the industry. Let me just be real. I'm not in the industry. I don't even think, if someone was thinking of a photographer or a videographer, I don't think they even think of me first. And I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. There are so many fantastic photographers, so many fantastic videographers. Like, oh my gosh, like when it comes to videography, that's like my very, very, like my goal. Like I don't want to tell you guys my goals in terms of photography or videography, but videography is very much like my baby right now. Like it's really much of my baby. But yeah, I wanted to speak about the industry and how it is very much a how can I say this? Very much of a the very reason why we probably crave perfectionism. Many of you probably have read studies. I remember growing up of people saying that it's because of the magazines, it's because of the models, they're all size 0, they're all doing this, and very much, yeah, everyone knows that. But the industry is definitely just wiping away our creativity. There's so many we are in echo chambers. I don't know why I'm going so deep today, but we are in echo chambers of algorithms. So we are in many different algorithms. My algorithm is different to your algorithm, and you are driven by so many creative standards. They force so many creative standards in your eyes, and you think that's what you need to obtain. I'm just trying to tell you that it doesn't have to be that way. You can create anything that you want to create. You can make all your photos grainy if you want for it to be grainy. You can do anything. You can absolutely do anything. As long as it glorifies God, as long as you're doing it to a standard where it's excellent, you can do absolutely anything. I don't even know where I'm going with this video, but don't crave beauty in the otherness. perfection isn't a thing. It absolutely isn't a thing. And yeah, that's one part. Another part gone. Another thing I wanted to talk about is imperfection. And our imperfection isn't a bad thing. It isn't a bad thing. You can take photos of imperfection. You can tell a story that is imperfect, but it is perfect. Even though I don't obtain for perfectionism, it is perfect in the eyes of God. It is perfect. And the only reason why I say that is because I went through, I think it was in 2016, I think I was on my way to a food factory. If you guys didn't know, I did food science, and I think we were on our way to a food factory up in North London or something like that. And I just remembered looking at something. I was like, how beautiful is this? How beautiful is this? Nobody will look at this and call this beautiful. And I looked at it and I was like, oh my God. God forgive me, I didn't mean that. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I need to take a photo of this. And I was blown away. And ever since then, I've been craving imperfection. I've been not craving imperfection, but I've been craving to take photos of imperfection, like things that are imperfect, things that people have thought to be imperfect and not worthy of it being seen. And then I was like, this needs to be taken. And this kind of delves into the things that I want to do in the future when it comes to documentary photography and documentary video and all of that stuff. But it's so beautiful to see something that looks dirty but call it beautiful and have love for it. And that is a lot of stories that need to be told. There's a lot of stories that need to be told, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It literally does not have to be perfect. I don't even know where I'm going with this video, but it's something I really wanted to get out of my chest, and I kind of just wanted to tell the world about it. But those are my sentiments for today, is that we don't have to crave perfectionism. We don't have to crave the otherness. We can crave what is here and what is excellent, what is good, what is beautiful, and still make it good. Last one again, perfect imagery insults us. We are not perfect, we are complex. Perfect imagery insults us. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna see you in my next video. I don't know what my next video is gonna be. I may have something random to say on my mind again, and I might say it, or I might buy something and I want to review it. But let me know what kind of things you guys want me to talk about. Yeah, let me know. I definitely want to have a series of conversations when it comes to the creative world, because I feel like it's much more deeper than we think. It's all fun and games. Tech is all fun and games. Photography is all fun and games. When you now go into more of the deeper things of thoughts of like the fashion industry and how they come up with things and how they come up with their ideas, it gets much more deeper. I definitely want to explore that. I want to explore. I'm craving something more. I'm craving something more. Like, taking photos in the studio is great, but I'm craving something more. I'm craving things that are not seen. I'm craving things and I want to tell the world about it. That's definitely this. It's definitely me. I'm gonna record another video because I don't think I'm gonna have time this week to record a video. So if I'm wearing the same thing, what's your problem? But yeah, that's me. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna even edit it. I'm just gonna talk. I'm just gonna edit it and then bring it out for you guys, like my first video, because I love editing, but sometimes I don't want to edit. But yeah, I'm also going to link my Twitter thread of my imperfection series that I did. When we are allowed out, I definitely want to do that again. That is definitely goals. Guys, don't think I'm weird. I'm not. I just love to talk. I love to talk to myself, but I just need to put it out in video, and I have a YouTube channel, so why don't I just put it out? Anyway guys, I see you later. Have a lovely week. Stay blessed. Bye bye.